The Red Lantern is a narrative survival roguelite where you take control of a sled team of dogs on your way to your new home. However, simply sledding across the Alaskan wilderness won't be that easy. First and foremost, you must form a team of precious doggos. The player will always start with Chomper, the musher's personal dog, but you can select 4 additional dogs out of 8. Each dog will have their own attributes, such as Iggy being protective of the team. Each dog will also have their own personal side quests as well, like Barkley learning how to bark and not bite at everything he sees. Also, in case if you're wondering, yes, you can in fact pet the precious puppers. On your journey, you'll have a few things to manage, such as you and your dog's hunger meters, how much spare meat, bullets, birchwood, and med packs you have. You'll also have to be careful as you and your dogs can also sustain injuries and tiredness. You're going to be running into a lot of problems very quickly if you run out of any of your supplies. Hunting animals, especially larger ones, will be a necessity in order to make it out alive. You are bound to not make it on your first few attempts. You get to decide on which direction and path your sled team goes. This will lead to different events and encounters, such as different animals to observe and obliterate, coming across man-made cabins to search through, fighting trees to harvest wood, or hostile animals to fend off. There's a handful of different interactions which the musher will document in her journal at the end of each run. As you explore more encounter events, you're given more supplies at the start of each run. You will also come across items such as an axe, fishing pole, or booties for your dogs, which will be permanent upgrades and carry over on future runs. The art direction and visuals are stylized and the wilderness looks really nice. And of course, the cute doggos are absolutely precious. The music is also really immersive and calming. The writing is not my favorite aspect. The plot is about finding yourself and where you belong, and that's a great premise. However, we're playing the role of a certified yapper who talks her thoughts out loud every 5 seconds. There'll be times where she's optimistic and then uncertain in the same line of thought, and then she starts cracking quirky Marvel-esque quips and jokes a minute later, and it just takes me out of the severity, and it's just tonal whiplash. That said, it doesn't ruin the game, but if it gets too much, just lower the voice in the options. The Red Lantern is a moderately short game. A successful run can last about 45 minutes, but it will probably take the player a few attempts, or about 2 to 3 hours to finally make it to the cabin for the first time. The game also offers some replay value if you want to see what other encounters you've missed, and fill out the journal and complete the optional dog quests. The Red Lantern was released on Nintendo Switch and the Epic Games Store on October 22, 2020, and on Steam December 8, 2021. The game was developed by Timberline Studios. The Red Lantern retails for $24.99. If you're looking for a cozy narrative roguelite with a bunch of cute doggos, I recommend checking this one out. This has been your fellow Fox on the internet. Like, comment, and subscribe for more recommendations and reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.